Hello, how's it going? All right, this is a take two because my dog was under my chair and I ran over his little paw with my chair. So he's okay. I had to stop the video and go and check on him, but he is doing okay. He's hiding under the couch. It's horrible. Anyways, hello, nice to see everybody. As you're coming in, if you could go ahead and say hello, let me know that you can hear me okay. And where you're from, that would be awesome. I'm going to be covering my 3 favorite fertility superfoods right now. And these are going to be great for both men and women. So here we go. We'll be going in just a minute. Hello, nice to see you. So yesterday we had over 8 inches of snow. I live in Colorado, high in the mountains, so the Rocky Mountains. And we have so much snow right now. So it's feeling a lot like Christmas and not Halloween. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and jump right in. My 3 favorite fertility superfoods right now. So the first is going to be maca root. And let me know if you guys have heard of maca root, if you've tried it. I know some of you have been following me for a while, so you're like, yes, Heather, we've heard maca root. We know it's one of your favorites, but there's a couple of different reasons for this. The first is, maca grows in an environment that is extremely harsh. So what that does when a plant is in a high altitude environment, it's very cold, it needs the cold to grow. That means that plant, it creates compounds in it to help with that harsh environment, to help survive that harsh environment. We then take that plant and use it, and we're able to benefit from those compounds that it has produced through survival, right? So that's one of the reasons that maca root has the abilities that it has and the benefits. Do a little stuff here. Sorry, I'm just gonna put some oils, get my brain going. So my husband and I, we lived in Ecuador for 3 or 4 months years ago, and we would go into the grocery store and they would have baskets of maca for sale. So they ate it just like we eat turnips here in the United States. It kind of looks like a white beetroot or like a squished turnip. And it's very, it's got a unique flavor to it. It's not bad, but it is a normal, nutritious food there. I find that this is a great superfood for kind of the overworked, stressed out woman or man who isn't that right now, right? And it also, how it works is it helps to support the hypothalamus gland, which is responsible for regulating the pituitary gland. And the pituitary is like the leader of the orchestra for the hormones. So one of the reasons I like this is because it's working on the whole system, like from a very, very high view. So it's supporting the endocrine system. And because of that, studies have shown that it helps to enhance fertility. It's going to help with progesterone production if you're low. If you're not low in progesterone production, it won't make your progesterone too high because it's working through the endocrine system, not having a direct effect on a specific hormone. It also, something you have to keep in mind when you're trying maca is it increases your libido and it gives you energy. I personally cannot use maca until up until 1 o'clock. After 1 o'clock in the daytime, I can't do maca because it gives me so much energy. I also can't do caffeine and stuff after 1. I'm a sensitive person like that. I don't know if any of you are like that, but both my husband and I were like, all right, last call, 1 o'clock. So it does increase your energy, which is awesome. And this is a great herb for both men and women, and it comes in a couple different forms. So it can come in an extract, it can come in a powder, or it can come in capsules. Now, the best form to take is the form that you will use consistently. So this is something that you would use as a tonic, so you would use it daily for long periods of time. So I like to have all forms around because some days I'm going to put it in my smoothie, like the powder, or I would just take capsules, or I like the extract. If I'm taking a couple different herbs together, I can combine those. I can put the drops all together and just take it at once. So that's the ways that it comes. Something to think about with maca, it's spelled M-A-C-A, maca, is there's 2 things. The first is you want to get gelatinized. It has nothing to do with gelatin, just so you know. It means that the starch was taken out, so it's easier on the tummy. Some people, when we first started working with maca, we just had straight up maraca, and some people had trouble digesting it. It just kind of hurt their stomach. So we work with gelatinized, which just means the starch was taken out. The second thing is quality does make a difference. I have to take my sweater off. I'm boiling. Quality does make a difference. You want to make sure to be working with organic maca. That's all we use for the Fertility products that we have, because plants can be grown in all kinds of environments and situations. You want to make sure you have a very high quality source so that you're going to get the effects, you know, that you're looking for. This isn't where you want to save money. You want to get the best that you can. And it's wonderful because it's great for both men and women. So if you're going to be making your smoothies or putting together your pills for the day, you could do this for your partner as well. The next superfood that I am in love with right now is Goji juice. So I have some articles on the website about Goji, and over the years I've been looking, but I haven't been able to find the right fit, the right supplement that I felt was effective and all of that. So I'll go over that in a minute. But the reason that Goji juice is one of my favorites is because it is extremely high in antioxidants. The Goji berry bush is another bush that grows in a very harsh environment. So for instance, here on my farm, my husband and I own a 2-acre organic farm. We grow some Goji berry bushes. We don't grow them to sell anything. It's just for our personal. But we live in an extreme climate. Like I said, there's 8 inches of snow. We're at 7,200 feet altitude. And these berries are getting their benefit because of the harsh environment they're growing in. They're growing and creating these compounds. So we get to benefit from that when we consume them. The other thing is that they tend to have an anti-inflammatory effect because they're so high in antioxidants. Studies have shown that Goji, it's possible for Goji to help increase sperm count and motility. And this was after 2 months of use. So you can imagine this is within that production range of sperm. So when you're thinking of sperm and egg health, you want to be working in 2 to 3 months period of time, 3 months for for women's eggs. Sorry, my eyelash. And so I make sure it's not falling off. It's always the eyelash. So in that period of time is when they're being exposed to nutrients, they're being protected from things that could be harmful. And I think that's why that got that type of awesome result. Goji is also known to help protect sperm from overheating and oxidative stress. So overheating would be maybe a man that does a lot of hot tubs, that wears really tight clothing, has his cell phone in his pocket, rides bikes. There's all kinds of reasons that the testicles will heat up too much and could damage sperm. So Goji has been shown to help protect that from happening, as well as the oxidative stress we just talked about because of the antioxidants. So this is going to be very important because that can affect morphology, which means the sperm having multiple heads, not moving the right direction, not acting right, not being healthy overall. Also, the antioxidant benefits are, of course, wonderful for egg health because, again, that period of time of 90 days, like what you're doing right now is affecting the egg. You'll ovulate 90 days from that. So if you're helping to protect that egg with using antioxidants and anti-inflammatory supportive types of things like Goji, that's going to benefit you. According to traditional Chinese medicine, Goji also enhances sexual desire, improves sexual performance, is nutritive to the kidneys, liver, and blood. Also, an animal study showed that it significantly reduced blood glucose levels. So anyone here with PCOS, this is something to listen up to. That's what you're wanting to do through making dietary changes and different things, is you're wanting to reduce blood glucose levels. So it also is helping with cholesterol, triglycerides, and helping to increase the good cholesterol in the body. And that was found after only 10 days of treatment. They saw an improvement in all of those different areas that I just talked about. So wonderful news for women who are experiencing PCOS. Now, it is also the form that I found it in that I really, really like is not very high in sugar. So we're thinking, okay, it's a goji berry. It's got sugar. It's not as high in sugar as you would think, especially for how it tastes. It's also known to be supportive for the liver, which in turn is going to always help with hormonal health and balance. And the bonus is it tastes wonderful. Yay! There's not many things that you can take that are healthy for you, right? That taste good. So I personally found a juice that I've been taking for every day for 3 months now, and it is awesome. It's grown in extreme climate, which is what we want to get the best benefits from Goji. So if you want more information about that, you can go ahead and send me a message. I'll get you the info on that. But it's something I've been using for about 3 months now, and my nails are like crystals. It's crazy. And I get a lot of questions as it pertains to Goji about, what about the Goji berries? How is dried versus juice? So the thing that's going to be with the dried is, in order to have the benefits, the compounded benefits of using something like Goji juice or Maca or whatever it is, you're going to have to use it every single day, and you're going to have to use a specific amount. So if you're just trying to eat the berries, that is actually going to get kind of hard after a period of time, because they tend to be, the berries are a little bit like on the super dry hard side. And you also, the amount that you're going to have to eat compared to the amount you're getting from the juice, again, you know, makes it less convenient than the juice. And the juice is like, I look forward to it every morning. Okay, so now we're on to my third favorite superfood right now. And this one's going to be beet juice. That one's kind of weird, right? So the thing that's happening with beet juice is it's become really popular recently, specifically with athletes. And the reason is that let me take some water. Is that it helps to increase nitric oxide in the system. And nitric oxide increases circulation. So regardless of kind of you're just beginning your fertility journey, preparing for pregnancy, or you have some fertility issues that you're working on, increasing circulation to the ovaries, the uterus, in men, the testes, the penis, all that is going to be beneficial. So when you bring new blood, you're bringing nutrients, you're bringing oxygen, and you're bringing fresh blood. And you're helping the body to get rid of hormones, toxins, all of those different things. So healthy circulation is always a good thing regardless. Sorry, what my alarm. So beet juice, tons of studies on it. It's also helpful for men in many different ways because of increasing circulation, if you know what I mean. So that's going to be important for sperm production and performance as well. So the thing with the beet juice, though, is it must be raw. So you can eat beet. You can do beet or beet juice. The beets need to be raw in salads, or you can just juice them. If you want some kind of more instruction on how to get started with juicing and all of that, just message me. Leave a comment. I'll send you the articles on how to get started juicing with some juice recipes. Because the thing with beet juice is that it tastes very earthy. So it's sweet, but it's very earthy. So if you've never juiced before, I would kind of do a combo of things. Another thing you could do too is you could take the raw beets and you could put them in smoothies. They taste great in smoothies because you've got like the banana and you've got whatever other ingredients you're putting in your smoothie is going to help with that beet taste if you're not used to eating beets. Now, one last note on beets before we finish up is if you are eating beets the next day, your poop is going to be red. Okay, I cannot tell you the amount of emails that I get of people freaking out because they think, okay, they were taking some supplement or some whatever, and they're seeing blood in their stools. And then I ask them very kindly, did you eat beets yesterday? And they all said yes. So just remember, red beets will do that, okay? I know, too much information, but I don't want to be getting emails from y'all when you start doing your beets and you forget about that. So anyways, okay, so I'm going to do a quick recap and then I'll stay on for some questions. So my three favorite superfoods right now are going to be Maca, wonderful for both men and women, helping support overall hormonal health and enhancing fertility, libido, and energy. Goji juice, I am absolutely loving for antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, all kinds of protective and balancing benefits. And then beet juice for helping to increase the circulation. So I hope you guys found today's little class on superfoods helpful. I'd love to know, are any of those interesting to you? Which one would you like to get started with? Or if you've used them, what was your experience? Okay, tons of questions. Hey guys, happy Monday. Yes. Good evening from Spain. Hey Joy. I've been making some friends online from Spain. I love Spain. Denise takes the Maca pills. What vitamins to take to support you while you're on Clomid? So when you're starting Clomid, I would just start with like prenatal and just do the things that you would in an essential fatty acid, like an omega-3. We have both of those in the store. I would just act like you're going to be pregnant soon and prepare the body with those because you want to make sure you're having that folate and all of those nutrients. Evening from Johannesburg, South Africa. That is awesome. Great information. I'm so glad that you liked it, Brown Eyes. What's good to improve egg quality being 42? So I have a lot of different resources on this, Kate. I will send you, you're on Facebook, I'll send you a message with some links. What's my email info? You can contact us at, my alarm's going off, at help@naturalfertilityshop.com. You can also just message us here on Facebook. Beets are powerful. Yes, they are. And it's, I know it's just good old beet, but they're quite amazing. I'm planning to book my online consultation. I hope I get a positive information after my IVF cycle failed in July. Yes, Lucia, you're going to be working with Maria. She's absolutely amazing. Brown Eyes, you would like some info on Goji juice? I will message you. Michelle loves beet juice. That's awesome. I like it too, but I know for some people it's like not the, if someone's getting into juicing, I'm not going to say do beet juice as your first juice because they'll hate me. Denise is using Maca. However, she'd like to try the Goji. All of these would go great together. Okay. Let's see, I found a acerola berry to be high in vitamin C. Would you recommend that? Vitamin C levels are always low. Or acerola. That's good. And you need vitamin C for iron absorption, which you need for a healthy period, right? Jackie's saying beet juice can be sometimes so strong. I drank it once and it made you throw up. Yes, so you can feel free to mix it with some other things because it's better for you to be consistent with something. So making it taste better is not a bad idea. All right, cool. Well, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I would love to hear what you'd like to hear more about. And I hope you're going to have a good rest of your day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.